Yeah, boy. fingers in the air. Oh, Michael! Now overshoots turn one.
Green. 3 wide with hand. They're running in there, each other left and right. Out there, nice work. Outside on your property. All clear.
All right, welcome everybody. Race 1 of Season 6. For those of you who have been with us before, you know we've changed the name of the series to OISF GT Champions League. This is the European series. We're also running the America series, running later today. We got a pretty good lineup today. 17 drivers starting on the grid. On pole right now is Karo Saranko qualifying first. In second place we have a newcomer to the series. Let me double check his name here so I don't say wrong. Luke Mason qualifying in second. Let's check in with the drivers here. Second. And we're gonna go to the drivers. As we see, it's Kara Saranko in the left front, first place. Then we have Luke Mason on the right. Third place is Martin Randuch. Fourth place, Stefan Pasanidis. Then we have David Kraft, Alban Petit, Oliver Thompson, Brian O'Sullivan, Jason Clark, Marjan Kodeman, Matthias Tarkowski, Eric Berg, Alexander Sawatsky, Rocky Morton, Jimmy Shibley, and that is... No, we have Havello as well, and John Sebastian Casignana. That I don't believe Casignana actually did a qualifying lap, so it looks like he might be trying to go climb from last place up to first. Yeah, we'll see how that turns out. I probably forgot to introduce myself. My name is Eric. I will be your commentator today. We'll hold some live interviews after the race with some of the winners, so stay tuned for that after the race. Of course, our races have 2 pit stops. Can be served at any time. You can do 2 stops and goes if you want. No tire change needed. No changes needed at all. As long as you do 2 pit stops. Yeah, the first race is a morning race. We're obviously at Spa-Francorchamps. So we will see how this turns out. Let me see. I think this first race is actually going to be quite tight. It looked like Karsarенko had a little bit of a gap during quali to 2nd place. But I think it could be a very tight race. Unfortunately, our reigning champion, Mark Whitford, withdrew. He had some personal stuff he needed to deal with, so he will be back for season 7, I believe. Other new teams we have Stefano Passanidis here. He's a returning driver, but he is now competing for Forge Motorsports, I believe, and his teammate qualified in 15th, so not as high up, but he is in the same team, so we'll see what their team can do. Rocky Morton winning last season's AM Championship. This season he's competing in the Silver Championship, so we'll see how he does there. Rocky Morton, of course, a driver that always improves every season. Zawadzki returns for this season. This season he switched out his Ferrari for a BMW. At least I believe he was in a Ferrari last season. I think so. And his teammate Martin Tarkowski changing to a McLaren from Audi last season. We also have a few new drivers with us. Eric Berg driving a McLaren, of course. Arjen Kodeman driving a BMW. We actually have quite a few BMWs this season. I think we're starting to go up to the start line here. Yeah. But as I was saying, we have a lot of BMWs this season. 5 BMWs, I believe, signed up. As they go in double file here, the drivers. Of course, this is not the start-finish straight, but the run down to Radion is the starting straight for the GT cars. Looking really beautiful here in the morning. See what they can do here. Hopefully we get a clean start through Radion. We'll see. Starting to get coming up to the starting line. I was looking real ready here. And they are off. Season 6 have started. Let's see if they get through here. Clean. Ooh, some touching. Ooh. I believe that was David Kraft just gently touching. Who was that? I'm not sure who that was. We got a little bit of a gap to the drivers up ahead. That was not the way we wanted it to start, but of course Radion is a very tough track, or a part of the track. Jason Clark getting caught up in that. I believe there was another McLaren. Yeah, that was Oliver Thompson. That is really unfortunate. Oliver Thompson, a new driver to the series. He did, of course, compete with us in the NASCAR series, but he's new to the GT scene. We got some competition here. Marjan Kodeman from Slovenia. David Kraft right behind him. He's trying to find a gap to overtake Eric Berg here. Not sure if that's the same Eric Berg that competed with us in Season 1, but it might as well be. Because if Kodeman is not careful with fighting with Eric here, I believe David might go for the gap. Ferrari's always strong on this track, especially on the long straights. In space, Rocky almost going out. Oh, we have one car that's phasing through the grass. Oh, already going to the pits. Trying to clear his early pit stop, perhaps. As said previously, there is no limit to when you can take your pit stops. You can take it immediately, and it looks like that is exactly what Kodeman did. I do want to point out that Casimira started last, but he's already up into 9th place. He did not even qualify, so he's putting on some really good pace here. I believe, what is his best lap? He's only done low on laps, so we'll have to wait and see if he's doing faster laps than the top guys. But he's definitely flying through the field. David Kraft has to be careful there. Petit looks like he's in a fight as well here. 2 other drivers. We do have 2 drivers in the pit. It looks like are they changing tires as well? Well, yeah, it's a long pit lane. I guess that's why they're still in the pit. Albin Petit chasing Stefanos and is that Sullivan? I think the standings haven't quite updated yet. Albin Petit, of course, still chasing his first podium. He's raced with us for 2 seasons, I believe. Still hasn't got a podium, but the competition in the top is quite rough, so we'll see. I do believe he should be able to get one this season. He's back to driving the Audi, of course, his favorite choice of car, as he drove the McLaren. I think with the Audi, he's going to be able to perform a little bit better. Sullivan, of course, new driver to the GT series. First joined us through the NASCAR series that we also run. I think he finished 2nd place in the NASCAR series. The winner being Jimmy Shibley in 10th place. He won the NASCAR series this year. Ryan O'Sullivan really pushing Pesanides there. Driving really clean and really nice. With a really nice livery there. Similar livery to what he had in the NASCAR series. Going for those Irish colors, green, white, and orange. He's really chasing Cassinides there. I'm not sure if he's actually faster. Few drivers already clearing their pit stop, it looks like. Not sure if that's the best idea. But yeah, seems like that is a strategy people are going for. But yeah, if you look at it, most of the top drivers have stayed out. Could be really tricky to go in too early. I think getting stuck behind slower drivers is can hamper your time quite a lot, but looks like it's still quite a gap for the guys who pitted early. Not sure if they've had some trouble. I'm looking at Coderman. He was the first one to go in. I'm not sure if he's gone down and lost positions. Number 24 is right in front of him. Oh yeah, the 24 is also pitted. I see that now. 24 has passed 966. So Cassignana has passed Coderman. So it's incredible speed right now. Arslanko is still leading the race. Really nice battle still going on. Watching Jimmy Shibley now. As mentioned earlier, he won the NASCAR. Oh, as we see, I think that was Barkowski or Zawadzki? Yeah, Zawadzki went off. Don't seem like he lost any positions, but yeah, not optimal. Yeah, Shibley, of course, winning the NASCAR championship. Seems to not have the top pace for the GT cars, at least not right now, but we'll see how it develops during the season. This is, of course, his first season in a GT car, so to have that in mind. Of course, right now he's chasing Rocky Morton, leader of the silver class at this moment. All these three cars fighting here are in the silver class, so this is first to third in the silver class fighting for positions. As we see Stefanos Pasnidis defending from O'Sullivan. Oh, that is a close one. Is he going to go on the inside? I think that was a little bit of a touch. Can get a better camera angle perhaps. Yeah. He's staying in front. Let's see, I think that was a little bit of a touch, but it doesn't look like it was too bad. The Irish flag car behind, and then the French flag car. Some really tight driving here. This is exactly what we want to see. Randucci in second place. Randucci is actually overtaken Luke. Oh, as we see O'Sullivan going for it. Is he gonna? Oh yeah, that was a clean overtake. Stefanos struggling on those straights there. Not sure if he can take it back here in the corners. Now the question is Petit can overtake Cassinides and keep on O'Sullivan's back, or if he's gonna drop down. I'm loving that livery of Forge Motorsports. Of course, both Stefanos and Shibley have the same liveries, although slightly different, which is quite interesting, those liveries. Perhaps a winner of the livery competition this season. I think it looks like David Kraft might be catching up on Alban Petit right behind here. David Kraft's last lap was a 2:19.5. Petit was a second slower than that. Struggling with tire temp, perhaps? Not really sure. But yeah, looks like David might be catching up. Amateur drivers. Of course, Jason Clark is not really an amateur. He's not in the amateur class. Might have been a mistake when the entry lists were formed. So we'll sort that for next race, which Jason Clark actually competing in the silver class. So he's second in silver class right now. Eric Berg is actually while he's leading the silver class of the guys that pitted. Of course, most of the silver class drivers that are fighting right now have not pitted. See how they're doing. Yeah, Jimmy's beautiful livery. Jimmy, also the first Israeli driver we've had. I love when we get some real diversity in here. We also have a Hong Kong driver, but oh, that was bad. It almost looked like he missed his braking completely. That will definitely be a review for the marshals. Lucky for Shibley, he only lost one position. As we see, it looks like Petit is catching up to Pasanidis here. Petit is... they're about the same speed, although Petit is a few hundredths faster. David Kraft, of course, faster than both of them, so... but it looks like Kraft has actually lost a little bit of time. Must have been due to a mistake. Was that Tarkowski again? No? What's his name? What is his name? What was it that went off? This is Berg? It must have been Berg that went off. Him and Tarkowski have quite similar liveries. Tarkowski's chasing Morton still. Shibley's lost due to that contact with Tarkowski. Tarkowski, of course, might be getting a penalty for that. But we'll see with the marshals. Of course, all penalties are applied after a race to get enough review. Eric Berg driving really slowly here on the track. I'm not sure what he is doing. He might have gone off. He might be struggling with his tires. He might have put on the wrong tires. That's not looking optimal. He's driving really careful. If we had a safety car, that would probably be deployed by this point. But yeah, look at that. I think he's struggling with tires. It is feeling like he is. That is really unfortunate. I was hoping he would do well, not being biased or anything. Maybe a little bit. Two Swedes, the same name. Of course, I can be a little bit biased. Interview Stefanos, I see in the comments now. Yeah, if he's up there, I'll definitely interview him. Tell him to step on it. I think Eric Berg might go to the pits to change tires again or do something with the setup, because it definitely looks like he's struggling with that car. Let's see if he goes wide here. Not quite. I think he had to let go of the gas. Oliver Thompson also in the back, struggling. Yeah, as I predicted, he's going to go in. Is he going to clear his last pit stop? See, that looks like damage in the front, so that might be why he's struggling. Yeah. Some sort of damaged, sustained at some point in the race. Ryan O'Sullivan. Really still sticking to it, but Pasanides is sticking with O'Sullivan. Casiniana chasing the last car of the cars that have not pitted. Quite the distance off, though. Of course, for those that are new, the Pro-Am class is basically competing with the overall class only. Pro-Am is for drivers that join later in the season or didn't manage to qualify for the season, but still can partake. So he's competing in the overall class. Right now, it is... he's third last overall competitor, or... yeah, never mind. My brain was thinking of something. O'Sullivan still holding off, I think, yeah. It does look like Alvin Petit is closing up on Stefanos right now. David Kraft also chasing that little group of drivers. Yeah, I can't really watch the comments at the same time as I'm watching the race. I only have one screen, and I have to look at the standings as well as the drivers. So that's why. Let me look at the standings for these drivers here in this pack. Brian O'Sullivan doing a 19.4 last lap. Pasanides 19.6. Alban actually being slower with a 20.0. David Kraft being slightly faster than Alban with a 19.7. So the gap between these drivers are slightly being drawn out, but it is not by much. One single mistake and could be over for anyone. David Kraft in that Ferrari. I believe he is have a downloaded livery, so he hasn't made that livery himself, but that is a one beautiful livery. Of course, the Red Bull. Oh, yeah, are we gonna see Tarkowski overtaking here? Hopefully not a punt again. That would not be good for him. Of course, in the OISF, we have a penalty point system. So drivers with a lot of penalty points are going to suffer in the long run. So it's all about driving clean. At the same time, driving rough like this. I think they are neck by neck. It's hard to see with this camera. It is a helicam. Oh, and who is that flying up behind? Zawadzki. It is coming out of nowhere. I think he's gaining from the battle between Rocky and Tarkowski. We'll also see if Shibley can catch up a little bit. Hopefully he can, because he did not deserve that punt earlier. The penalty point system is basically usually you get a penalty point for most contact with other drivers. You don't necessarily get a time penalty with a penalty point, but any contact resulting in a driver going off track and losing time is usually a penalty point. A driver can be awarded 1 penalty point and up to I can't remember the numbers, but there's a lot of penalty points you can get. You can get penalty points for being unsportsmanlike and a lot of stuff like that. Tarkowski, what happened to him? Off track here. I'm not sure what's happened here. It looks he might have lost disconnected wheel. Yeah, it looks like his wheel might have disconnected there. He is right now just sitting in front of the wall. Hopefully he gets that sorted. He's rolling backwards into the track. So I hope he gets this sorted soon. We'll see. And I hope, hopefully that was not Zawadzki punting him off. And it does look like we unfortunately lost Tarkowski. Not the optimal. So goes to see. Like Zawadzki is actually catching up to Rocky Morton here. Zawadzki is the leader in the AM class. Of course, today only 2 drivers in the AM class joining us. Rocky Morton doing a 23.7 last lap. Zawadzki doing a 22. No, wait. 22.7, yeah. Zawadzki is 1 second faster than Rocky right now. It's just a matter of time before he catches up to him and overtakes. Whereas Rocky is sponsoring his website there for his sport and motorsports team. Go check it out. He's a great at making websites. Still not closing the gap, but he should be if he's faster like this. Eric Berg's the only driver that's cleared both his pit stops. Of course, we're 49 minutes left of the race, so clearing it now might have been a bad mistake or a bad judgment call. No, it's not wet right now. I've said about I think 1 in 12 that it might rain. So we'll see for the America series if they are unlucky and get some rain. But for the European series, it looks pretty clear. Of course, the last part of the race might be rainy still. We don't know, but right now it doesn't look like it. Zawadzki closing up real good now. Through Radion they go, and that BMW is not easy to handle through the Radion, I can say. Being a BMW driver myself. He does a nice job at overtaking. I do think he might have gotten a warning for that track cut earlier in Radion. That's a clean overtake. He's a second faster, so he should be pulling away here quite fast. Shibley going into the pits, I see. Going out or going in? I'm not sure. I'm not sure where he has his pit stop. Cassingana overtaking. Did he overtake Carola? I think so, yeah. Sullivan. Sullivan has pitted as well. I was a little bit surprised to see him that far down. Let's check in with the leader here. We haven't seen him in quite some time. He's got quite a gap to second place already. Anything can happen in 45 minutes though. Martin Randuge, 9 seconds behind. Luke Mason, 4 seconds behind Randuge. So it's not over yet. There's Kara Soranko racing for the Olympus team in the European Series, or one of the teams. Olympus running Team 1 and Team 2. Team 1 including Alban Petit as well. So it's a really good team there. Team 2 is included Wouter. Wouter is not with us today. He is a marshal at Zandvoort, so he was at the F1 race today. He was in turn 3. So if you see a yellow or blue flag in turn 3, that would be Wouter. And together with Wouter, it is Jason Clark. Jason Clark, of course, right now in 14th place. Jason Clark, he is a pretty good driver. I think he's only this low because he's taken his pit stop already. Most of the drivers ahead of him are... I think Shibley and Clark are equal pace. Both of them are in the silver class, so they should be. Oh! Jason Clark. Did Jason Clark overtake Shibley? I think, yep. Shibley is almost losing control there. Yeah, Jason Clark just gained a position there. Yeah, these drivers are quite equal in pace usually. Yeah, Clark is actually faster by 2 seconds on his fastest time. Or 1.5 seconds. But yeah, Shibley is a good driver. Again, I repeat myself, but he was a... Oh, that's someone coming out of the pits. That went well. That is Havello, I think? Yeah, that should be Havello. Zawadzki in the M. Up into 6th place. That is surprising. Clark flashing that esports livery there. It's a very nice livery he's got for this season. Very interesting idea. There's all the Olympus drivers this season driving quite different liveries. Two esports or Olympus drivers in the America series as well. One of them being myself. The other driver is James Pendry, actually. James Pendry couldn't join us today and will probably not be able to join us for the 2 next races due to actually being at real life races. Not sure which ones, I can't remember. But yeah, that is why he is missing. Real life motorsports might be a little bit more enticing than sim racing, but still. I think the Olympus team in America is going to do all right anyways. James Pendry is a really fast driver. About myself, I cannot say too much. I don't think I'm all that right now. Yena is loose in time, or did he just overtake Rocky? Full discussion here. Oh, hey Tarkowski, what happened to you? Did your wheel get loose, or what happened? Sierra 7th. Wait, it says 5th place here. Did 2 people go into the pits? Yeah, there we go. Okay, now it updated. Sierra up to 5th place already. Just flying through the race. And he has already done 1 pit stop. The guys in the top have not. That's interesting. Is he gonna come out of nowhere and win this? Didn't do any qualifying laps, and I don't think he did that many practice laps. Of course, I'm not sure if Cassignano is going to drive this livery all season. He had his own made livery, but he has not sent it in yet, so we'll see. Next race he might be driving a different livery. Chasing Zawadzki now. The speed difference right now is 5 seconds, or their best lap is 5 seconds. Last lap was 4 seconds difference. Cassignano is just flying through the pack. Cassignano actually having the fastest lap of the race right now. He is 1 second faster than anyone else. Get held back by the back drivers, so that's not going to be good for him. Still 39 minutes left of the race, and Castagnini is catching up insanely fast, even though starting from last. Oh, what was that? Was that a... Oh, that was a lapped car. I'm not sure what actually happened there. Oh. It looked like that was a clean pass. It just looks like the BMW got a little bit scared. Most drivers have now already made one pit stop. Mason is the one. No, Castagnini is the leader of the one with one pit stop so far.
We are at the halfway mark, still a long way to go.
Yeah, that is unfortunately Tarkowski. Yeah, I saw that incident as well, and yeah, it definitely didn't look on purpose, but yeah, it's very unfortunate. David Kraft sneaking up on, I think that's Oliver Thompson. Might be wrong. Yeah, Oliver Thompson getting lapped here now. Torres should be letting past David Kraft here any minute, or any second rather. Ferrari Red Bull livery is really nice. I can't get over it. Oh, there we go. Goes into the pit as well. As well as, I think that's Shibley. Yeah, Shibley flew into the wall quite hard, so possibly some repairs to do there. Rocky is leading the silver class now. Clark is in third place right now. Forgot about him. Fortunately, because Tarkowski had his graphics card crashing, I think. So, yeah, graphics driver, yeah. We'll see. We'll see how it goes the next race. Hopefully, redeem that. Anything can happen. Wait, how did Castagnini get into first place? How did he get into first place already? That is insane. I thought Haro was gonna take this. Sarenka has also lost second place to Mason somehow. I am not sure how that happened. since the last lap was slower than Rocky or Sorenko. Sorenko was 2 seconds faster last lap, 2.5 even. Caro's fastest lap is faster than Luke's. Yeah, I'm not sure how how Sorenko got behind him, but I think we might have a battle because Sorenko is slightly faster than him right now. Castagnena might not have done his tire change yet. He might have just declared a pit stop. That might be why he is so fast or far ahead. Martin Randuch. I do believe that is the teammate of David Kraft, both of them from the Czech Republic. Number 950 is a very high number. Seems like a lot of drivers picked, or a few drivers at least, picked quite high numbers. Sorenko is closing up right now, so he might launch. And they're getting to a lapped car there as well. Oh, actually, Mason actually going way too wide there. I think that was Thompson getting past, yeah. Taking back second place, no, first place? That's Sebastian going into the pits again, yeah. The car is back into first place. We'll see if this is a short pit stop or a longer pit stop. If he changes his tires or no. Might possibly be, indeed. See Novello coming out of the pits, clearing his all his pit stops. See, Castagnena is in his pit box now. He takes 30 seconds or more. I'm pretty sure he changes his tires now. I think Caro has definitely changed tires by now. So he's probably going to do a last stop and go. Castagnera losing a lot of position there, so the race is still very tight. See, everyone that has not pitted is... Rocky Morton is still behind. It's the only one that has not pitted. And he's still behind Castagnera. Castagnera already coming out there. Very competitive this season, especially in the pro class. The silver and AM class are slightly smaller now. I think if we had all the drivers, Wouter being a silver driver as well, a few more AM and silver drivers, then yeah, if we were a full grid, then I think we could see some interesting stuff as well in the silver and AM class. Castagnera is flying by. this back end of Carter stepped out there for a second. Luke Mason still within 3 seconds. Passanides doing equal. Actually, Stefan Passanides is closing up on Mason. Just lapping Eric Berg there in 14th place, I believe. Passanides doing really good here. Still 8 seconds behind, but I think he. Let's see. Mason's last lap was 19.7. Let's see what Stefanos gets. 20. Oh, so he's slower this lap. Okay. Far behind either. Just a few seconds between all the top drivers. Cassignana, the top guy that still have not pitted. We'll definitely see. We'll see how long people wait until they clear the last pit stop. Rocky Morton, of course, saving his pit stop. Saving your pit stop might be a strategy that might be the optimal strategy in case you have any incidents or any trouble along the way. Or if, for example, it actually starts raining, you might want an extra pit stop there. Definitely don't want to go in more than 2 times in the pits in a 1 hour 15-minute race. The next race is at Zandvoort, and we'll see how that will turn out. It's a slightly different track than Spa, where both tracks are Belgian, but yeah, it's good. Very different track, so it's going to be interesting to see how the races turn out. If there's any difference, or if the car choice does not matter that much for these guys. Yeah, I think that would be awesome if they had pit crews that you could actually see changing tires. Because the animations they do when you're racing is pretty good. Avello's been pushing the boundaries a little bit too much, getting a drive-through. That is unfortunate for him. Still following this guy. I think he is actually catching up to Pesanides. Yeah, the gap was 4 seconds earlier, but now it's shrunk a little bit. Also, I'm not sure if Pesanides has been gaining about a second on Mason. Excuse me. Definitely, starting to feel the pressure. Still 22 minutes to go in the race. A lot of time to lose. A lot of time to lose time. Codeman. Coming up to a back marker here. So Shibley in 15th place. To see how long people wait to take their last lap. BMW looking beautiful, both of these cars are. There's the two biggest cars on the grid. The boat and the other boat. This is like a battle of battleships. Two dreadnoughts going up against each other. Just shut down my entire screen. Codeman cleared his lap. Martin Morton, not sure when he's going to try to clear his. See if he goes into the pit now. He's the guy in the only guy behind the leader. The only guy behind the leader of the guys. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. The only guy the guy in last place that has not pitted. That's what I was trying to say. He's quite a similar livery to his. I see he's also using his blinker there already. I think he's forgot that it's on. See, it looks like 4th place is a battle right now. Randucci is right behind Pesanides. Pesanides could lose 3rd place here. Of course, if Casignana have been driving this good and this fast, they could both be losing 3rd place to him. I think Randucci might get it here. It looks like he's already passed. Yep. Clean overtake. Nothing for Casignana to do there than to just step out of the way a little bit. Beautiful. It's a beautiful racetrack. Let's see where Mason comes out, because if Mason comes out in front of Casignana, then there's still a chance for Soranka to win. It depends. might be really tight. Cassignana might have this in a bag. Mason coming out here now. Not sure how many seconds that is, but that might be really tight. So even if Soranko coming out in front, is he going to be able to hold him off? But yeah, Luke Mason losing the second place. Most likely, at least, losing second place to Cassignana here. 8 seconds behind Cassignana, so if that is true, Luke Mason was... He was 8 seconds behind Soranko, so if this is the case, Soranko is 1 second behind Cassignana right now. I'm not sure how that's going to turn out in the pit lane, but we'll see. Soranko is half a lap ahead if you look at the map, but of course the pit lane on Spa is incredibly long. Going a little bit deep there, maybe. Already overweight, 3 seconds on Mason. This guy is driving like he was possessed. But then again, maybe he is. Definitely, this guy could definitely give Mark a run for his money. No doubt about that, as we see Havella going wide. Struggling with his new car choice. Although I think he's driving better than he did last season in his Lamborghini. You see the other Mercedes coming here and lapping. Soranko still in first place. Let's see. Cassignana might have provisional first place right now. We don't know. Is he gonna go in here? No, he's staying out. And Dooch. Let's see if he goes in. We're switching camera in first. Also staying out. Let's see Alden here. Everyone's staying out. David also gonna stay out? Yeah, he is. I don't think any of these guys are going to change their tires in their next pit stop, so it looks like it might be a stop and go for all of them. Otherwise, I think someone of them would have pitted to gain a fresh tire advantage. Doesn't look like it. Rocky Morton is in the pit now, clearing his last pit stop. Must have been struggling with the tires. Eric Berg is also in the pit right now. Not sure why. Rocky Morton looks like he's gonna take this silver class win. Shibley passing Berg now, taking back the second place in silver class. Actually, never mind. Clark has second place. Shibley took third now. Keep getting mixed up because Clark is marked as the wrong class for this race. Oliver Thompson has had a lot of struggle this race. A lot of struggle. He is the last in the overall class. He had a the fourth fastest qualifying time in the fourth or fifth fastest qualifying time for the preseason. And should definitely not be this far down. And he is pushing on Clark here now. He is about 1.5 seconds faster than Clark in his previous lap. The skill difference should be noticeable here. Looks like he might be overtaking any second here. Is he gonna go for it? No, not yet. Alright, delivering on Clark is just beautiful. And then you see the joke livery by Oliver there. Error livery not found. Delivery. Casinena lapping Rocky Morton now. Rocky Morton's still clutching on to that first place silver. Soranko and Kraft are the only ones that have not pitted. Everyone that has pitted is behind. Is that Mason flying by? Yeah, Mason taking his position back. Randuch. Mason and Randuch is now having a battle here for positions. We'll see when David, Petit, and Soranko take their pits. Just 11 minutes left on the race. It's a pretty interesting ending here if Luke Mason and Randuch get into a battle. Could open up for Passanidis to catch up. Also, you have these drivers that are really close to each other. And a little bit of a gap down to Coderman. Let's see about that. Albert Petit. Now in his second place. But we'll see. Oh, we see David Kraft pitting. How far behind is Cassignere? Oh my god, Cassignere is already here. And Albin Petit is quite far behind Rocky. Well, yeah. There is Mason then. Mason coming up here, as well as Randuch. I think even Stefanos might overtake David here. I think they were in front earlier. So we got a little bit of a battle going on here now. Luke Mason's lost a lot of his pace at the end of the race. He might have been working his tires slightly too hard. And that will be a little bit worn out. On board there. Let's see. Oh, Randuch is overtaking here now. Gonna make it? Oh, it's so hard to defend on that straight. You have to be really early. else, most drivers are not even attempting to block with the inside on that straight, which is a little bit surprising. I'm not sure if I'm the only one that does that. And again, I like to drive defensive. Here is an onboard with the mastermind. Driver of the day, most likely. Hopefully we can grab an interview with him. As Alban Petit now in the pit there, getting overtaken. No surprise. We'll see if he can hold off towards Luke and Dutra, at least Pessinidis. Is Mason losing time to Pessinidis as well? I'm wondering. Gotta see here. Pessinidis crossed the line. Pessinidis is close enough, but it might not be enough. 6 seconds behind. Here's Alban. Alban stopping for his pit. Oh, he's. Oh no! Oh, he lost time there. I do think he's lost. Who is next? Codeman. Is he going to lose out to Codeman as well? Alban is leaving the pit now, and Codeman is. Looks like he's going to overtake him. Oh, that is close. And Alban crossing the lines, which we'll have to let the marshals look at that. We went through the procedure at pit entry and exit, so we'll see how that works. Ricardo, though, almost lapping Kraft. He's been driving an incredible race. Sorenko. This will be his first race win, if he does win. His first race win in a few seasons, or if he had one last season, perhaps. It's possible. But we'll see. Casinera is a big threat right now. Casinera right now going through the downhill to Radion. I think I'm gonna bet that Sorenko is gonna pit this lap. This could go either way. On board here. Driving like his life is depending on it. Look at that, just using every inch of the track to gain that, just that 100th of a second. It's very, very precise. taking his pit stop now as it looks like it might be enough, but it is very close if he's gonna make it. I'll let the chat guess who you think is gonna come out ahead of this. Is it Caro or is it Casinera? Casinera. Not sure how to pronounce that. Alright, stopping now. Stop and go, I'm pretty sure. Alright, going now. This is going to be very tight. This is going to be very, very tight. Ara is going to come out ahead, I think. But is he going to keep it? Is it going to be a battle to the end for sure? Clara Sorenka coming out just ahead of Casinera. That must be only 1 or 2 seconds, or 2-3 seconds. Now maybe just 1 second. He's right behind him now. Is Sorenka going to be able to keep this for 2 laps? Does he have the nerves? Keep him away. Looks like Casinera is trying to go for it there. This is very intense all the way until the end of the race. Casinera looking for the gap. I think he's might try Rocky, or Sorenka's got to be driving defensive now. There is no one else close to catching these guys. All Cara has to do is hold him off until the end. That's easier said than done, though. He's at least got to be holding him off for 2 more laps on the long straights. He's got a better exit here, Casinera. Oh, that is... Oh. That was very tight. Oh, see, still ahead. We'll see who comes out of this. Oh, wow. Is Cara going to be able to push back here? That is going to be the... Oh, he's going to beat himself up. Final lap. He loses it just before the final lap. Is he going to be able to push back, though? This is incredibly intense. This is incredibly intense. Does Cara have anything to put against this? That is incredibly close. It looked like Cara was getting nervous there at the end as well, just as he saw him coming up behind him. That is so unfortunate for Cara. I think Cara is probably going to be beating himself up after that for sure. He's going wide, yeah. Cara has... he cannot be happy right now. Knowing Cara, he's not going to be happy with this. Casinera, just half a lap. He hasn't made a single mistake. Is he gonna finish first? Is he gonna take this home? Casinera is definitely built different. Kinda wish we had Mark Whitford here as well today. The battle between these guys would have been amazing. Coming up to the finish line here. He's already built over a second gap to Caro. What a race from Casignana. That is probably one of the highlights. Might be one of the highlights of the season. Second place, Kara Sorenko. What an intense ending to a race. Third place, Martin Randuch. Coming up to the finish. Yes, I think we had a battle going on in the back as well. Luke Mason crossing the finish line there as well. Codeman and Petit are fighting it out right now. Kind of want to follow this battle. I don't think Petit is going to be able to push through at the end here. Unless he gets a really good exit, which no, it doesn't look like it. Arjan Codeman takes 6th place. Alban Petit. Oh, Alban Petit plus 80 seconds. Why did he get plus 80 seconds? Why did Alban get plus 80 seconds? I'm very confused about that. Hopefully we can get him into an interview. See what happened there. Very, very, very unfortunate. Oliver Thompson coming up, crossing the line. Some Clark fighting here with Shibley. He's gonna take silver class 2nd place. That would be Clark takes it. We'll see here. And we'll have some interviews coming up here shortly. So stay tuned. Let's see. I will try to get in contact with some of the drivers, but you guys will have to see a video while you wait.
Checkers in the air. Oh, Michael! Now overshoots turn 1.
Green, green, green. Green wide with hand. They're running in there, each other left and right.
All right, I am here with Kara Sorenko. Hello there, Kara.
Hello, hello, hello.
You are leading the entire race from start almost to the finish.
Yeah.
What happened at the end there? The end battle there. Did you
Cold tires and yeah.
Cold tires, yeah. You went for a stop and go at the end, did you?
Yeah, for a 1 liter stop.
Yeah. We could see him, Casignana. He started last this race, so he was catching up quite a bit to everyone. He was insanely fast.
Yes.
Did you feel nervous at the end there when he was behind you? Because it looked like you were kind of losing your focus a little bit.
In the end, no, I was just trying to push as hard as I could to get some temperature on the tires, and to keep him behind, but straight line speed just got me at the
I thought
last
we
straight.
we thought you were going to defend slightly more than you did. It looked.
Yeah, I didn't think he was gonna go on the left. I thought I was like far enough to the left that he thought that he didn't have space, but
Yeah.
he did. And
Yeah.
it was GG.
Yeah, he drove an insanely good race, and so did you. Very stable throughout the entire race. Unfortunately, you lost it at the last lap, which is.
Yeah, my first pit stop was kind of messy. I forgot to do the engine start trick at the exit, so I lost about a second there, and also I could have used a bit more of my tires in the first stint. I was doing quite a bit of like tire saving because I know that the Merc has a lot of wear, so
Yeah, I think
could have gone harder.
Yeah, so that not pushing the button could have cost you the race, pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, but hopefully you'll be back for Zolder, and hopefully you will do better there.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yep. All right, man. Take care.
Yeah. See you.
All right, next up, we'll see. Who do we have here? Who do we have with us? That is the only one of the top drivers we have, but we'll look in with. Let's see. I think we look in with Brian O'Sullivan here. Hey there, Brian.
How's it going?
It's going pretty good. How did your race go? How do you feel?
Okay for the first one, I suppose. There's one or two incidents there that cost me a bit of time, but however.
What was that? What was it that happened?
Slow car came back onto the track there on the fast left before the last chicane.
Yeah.
So I didn't know whether to go left or right, so I jumped on the brakes and ended up going into the back of him. The joys of it.
Yeah. Well, it was a pretty interesting race, though. A lot of fights, and yeah, I think it was you. Who else was it? You and you were fighting with quite a few people for a long time.
Throughout the race, yeah. I wasn't sure about whether to go full load, full fuel at the start.
Yeah.
So, in order to keep my times up, I just went with 40 litres.
I see.
And 40 litres. And the repairs then as well took a bit of time. So,
yeah,
it was enjoyable.
Yeah, it was a fun race to watch. And I don't know if you saw the ending, like the last lap for the two top drivers, but there was a pretty intense battle going on.
I was behind the leader all right for a couple of laps before he made his last pit stop.
Yeah, he was he was insanely fast. The I1.
Yeah, he's good now. In fairness.
Yeah. All right. Well, we hope you see you on Solder. I think it is. Yep, Solder next race.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, man. You take care. We'll see
Okay,
you
mind
there.
yourself.
All right, let's see if we can have the winner with us here today. Cassiana. Hello there.
Hi.
Hello, and welcome to the commentators box.
Cheers.
You did an incredible race.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun, to be fair. I love this track, and I didn't really prepare for that race in particular, but I had a good setup for this car there, so I knew I was able to do good pace, and I just wanted to have fun, and tonight was pretty fine, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, you started last, but you managed to, at the last lap, you managed to catch up to the leader. It was pretty intense at the end.
Yeah, it was awesome. Honestly, it was good fun. I was scared because I was planning on pitting in the first few laps because I didn't want to lose too much time behind the slower people.
Yeah.
So it was all about keeping my pace and staying consistent, and I think I did that pretty well. And it's funny that
you did it to the second because it was just on the border that you won. So,
yeah, it was the last step, so it's amazing feeling.
Yeah, it was
Pretty fun.
insanely fun to watch, and
Yeah, I expect that. Yeah, definitely.
hopefully you'll join us at Solder next race, and hopefully we'll get
Full-
equally good battles.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I can race next time. I will. Hopefully, I can, but I'm not sure yet.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, well, good race, man, and we'll see you next time or the next time after that.
Thanks a lot for hosting, mate.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Thank you, man. All right, let's see. We have one more driver here that might want to do an interview. Let's see, Oliver Thompson. Hello, Oliver.
Hello.
How did your race go?
Jesus Christ. First lap, first corner. I was this close to just smash my head into the wall.
Oh yeah,
I think,
you had some contact with. I think it was.
Not sure who it was.
I think it was David Kraft, the Ferrari from the Ferrari. I'm not sure if he made contact. I don't. Yeah, he just made slight contact with either if it was with you or another car, and then yeah, it went like it went. But it was a very light touch from what you could see.
I'll have a look anyway. Other than that, I think it was a very good race. Recovery.
Yeah.
The last 11th, 12th.
Did you have any memorable battles along the way?
One maybe with, I think it was Clark towards the end, but I think I just had fresher tires and he was, just slower because of that.
Yeah.
Other than that, it was just get my head down and finish the race really.
Yeah. I mean, you did catch up at the end. You overtook quite a few drivers, I think.
Managed to stay with second place for quite a while, which I was surprised about.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Not sure you are in the pro class, right? Yeah, you are.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Might have to reconsider that after this, sorry.
I mean, you did qualify like fourth fastest or fifth fastest, I think.
Yeah, sure.
So I think you have the pace. It might just have been a unfortunate race for you.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Well, we'll hope to see you next race at Zolder.
Will do.
Yeah, and
hopefully I'll make it past the first corner this time.
Oh yeah, true. Zolder is quite a tricky track, so hopefully everyone gets through the first corner.
Touch wood.
Yeah, exactly. All right, man. Well, congratulations, and we'll see you next time.
No worries. Thank you too. See you later.
See you. All right. Fatal error. Okay. Something crashed. I think that was my game. Well, we don't need the game anymore. I think we have Rocky in the voice chat as well, so we'll see. We'll talk to him. Not sure where he finished. I think he won the silver class. We'll see. Rocky. Hello there.
Hi.
Hey, Rocky. How did your race go?
Wow, I forgot just how intense a 90-minute, or a 1 hour 15-minute race was. That was quite stressful. I don't know if you saw the battle that was going on between me and Zawadzki.
Yeah, there was quite a lot of battles going on this race, and there was battles going on almost all the race, all the way up until the last lap, to be honest.
Yeah, well, what happened with me was Zawadzki was like 5 or 6 seconds behind me with maybe 3 or 4 laps to go, but he was gaining fast. And then he got it down to about a second, and then it looked like in my mirror that he hit a wall, and I thought, that's it, I can relax. But he must have recovered from that, back on track, and he was only 2.5 seconds behind me. And that's when I got the fuel warning on the second last lap to say that I should go in and refuel.
Oh.
So then I didn't know what to do about that, but I kept racing and hoped for the best. And on the home straight, that long straight before the bus stop, I didn't think I was going to make it, so I had to ease off the accelerator. Zawadzki got past, So I lost my 10th spot and finished 11th with 0.3 of a litre in the tank.
You do you change your engine map when you race? Because you can save a lot of fuel doing that.
Yeah, it crossed my mind that I need to learn how to change my fuel map just in case that happens again.
Yeah. Well, I think you still won the silver class, or am I mistaken?
I'm not sure.
I do think you won your first silver class race.
Cool, good start to the season. Just to finish, Spa is good enough for me. You know, not to come sliding off on Rouge. That's the result for me. So I'll take 11th place. I'm quite happy with that.
Yeah, no, it was a good race, and hopefully we'll see you as well on Zolder next week.
Yep. Not practiced on Zolder for a long time, but I think I quite like that track. So I'll get as much practicing as I can and try and stay ahead of Zawadzki at Zolder, because I think he's going to be my nemesis this season.
Yep, that's going to be an interesting battle to see between you guys, and can't wait to see you guys on track next weekend.
Yep, good. Thanks again, Eric, for setting it all up. Really enjoyed it today. Thanks.
Yeah, awesome, man. Take care, man.
Okay, see ya.
All right, everybody, that was it for today. First race of season 6. Of course, in a few hours here, we'll run the Americas series. Unfortunately, that will not be live streamed, but we will have highlights for that race up later, possibly tomorrow or Tuesday, I believe. Same, we will have highlights up for this race as well. Great race, great racing by everybody. Very clean, very fun racing, a lot of battles. Yeah, and hopefully all the drivers come for next race. Hopefully we'll get the drivers that missed this race also. You know, I would definitely want to see Wouter on the track. Of course, he missed us because of Formula 1, but it's going to be interesting to see all the drivers on Zolder. Quite a different track to Spa. So we will be signing out now, and hopefully see you all next week. Take care, guys.
Checkers in the air. Oh, Michael! Now overshoots turn 1.
Green. 3 wide would hand. They're running into each other left and right.